Welcome, race fans, to Rogers Race Night, presented by GD Coat Suzuki and Centennial Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Night number 2 here in the 2013 season, and it should be a dandy. Without further ado, we'll take you to heat race number 1 in the St. Ange Recreation Pure Stock Division. We'll be going green next time by the flag stand. Pit pace car looks to duck to the infield. Inglis and Cairns on the front row. They're keeping form nice and even. Inglis and Cairns lead the green. Green is down and they're underway. Josh Inglis from the pole position out to an early lead. Justin Holmes in the 400 closely tailing him and looking to go to the high side. Adam Meisner picking up a couple of positions early in that 11 car. Justin Holmes powers into the lead on the outside, lap number 2. Inglis battles back on the inside, but Holmes is going to lead this lap. We see Adam Meisner in the 11 now working the high side of Inglis. Down the back chute, Will Davies looking to the inside, almost 3 wide. Davies makes a nice move to the inside, and he moves up into 3rd place. Justin Holmes at the front of the field now by a comfortable 4-car length lead. Meisner's trying to reel him in from 2nd. Will Davies in 3rd. Doug Butler now moving up to 4th place. Butler now looking to the inside of Davies on the exit of turn 2. He's got 3rd place. Justin Holmes quite comfortable out front. Adam Meisner in the 11. Trails in 2nd place. Ryan Toon now a Stainer inside the top 5. Holmes gets a little crooked out of 2 on that last lap. That should allow Meisner to reel him in. Justin Holmes still pacing this one. 2 laps to go. 2 laps remaining for the driver of the 400. Oh, crooked again out of 2 is the 400 Mustang. Ryan Toon now cranking up the heat on Will Davies for 4th. Toon has one look to the inside, but Justin Holmes still comfortable on the front end of this one. As he comes to the line, this one belongs to the 400. Justin Holmes, Adam Meisner, Doug Butler, Will Davies, and Ryan Toon, your Fast 5. Young and Hardy lead them to green. The green is down and they're underway. Corey Young in the 36 grabs out to the early lead. Mike Getliff shoots through along the inside. Ryan Hardy battles back on the outside, but he's going to have to duck into 3rd. Corey Young in that Honda leads Mike Getliff. Further back in the pack, Charlie Smith, after starting shotgun, is already up to 4th place. Last year's champion looking to make moves. Corey Young strong on the front end. Mike Getliff trying hard, looking to the low side now, coming out of corner 4. Good side-by-side battle for 3rd place. Charlie Smith working the high side. Gets around Ryan Hardy, and he will take the spot. It's still Corey Young at the front. Corey Young leads Mike Getliff by 2 car lengths. Randy Sagan having a strong run in that number 3 Mustang, currently holding down the final top 5 position, coming under pressure from the 18 of Tim Gagne. It's all Corey Young at the front of this field. Gagne now looking to the inside of Sagan. Charlie Smith has reeled in Mike Getliff in the race for second. He looks to the high side. Getliff making Charlie Smith do it the hard way on the high side. That high line was fairly fast last weekend. We'll see if Charlie Smith can muster up the jam to get this pass completed. 1 lap remaining. They will see the checkered the next time by. Charlie Smith now going to the outside. Getliff battles back hard to the inside. They come to the green. Corey Young takes the win. And Smith just edges out Getliff by inches at the finish. Desi, a popular driver, is expectant of child, so Father Bill taking over the ride this year. Bill for the Frame Shop Huntsville, TSS Top Shop Auto Body Supplies, and Flat Fee Realty. Greg Callow drives the 52, and Brian Penny rounds out the field in the 16, another rookie contender here in 2013. As they come to the green, it's down and they're underway. Dave Doucette pulls out to the early advantage. Travis Halliburton looking to the inside of Brandon for second. St. Andre and Walt right there as well. Daryl St. Andre now looking to the inside of Brandon for third. Halliburton trying to reel in Doucette at the front of the field. Dave Doucette still holding a 2 car lengths advantage over the 39 of Halliburton. Equal distance back to the 3rd place car of St. Andre. Rick Walt now looking to the high side of Brandon, coming out of 4. Rick Walt still working over Donnie Brandon, trying to take over that 4th place position. He's got it entering turn 3. Dave Doucette, still your race leader, halfway. 6 down, 6 to go. Ooh, Donnie Brandon a little crossways at a corner 4. We'll see if that opens up the room for Jim Bolesky. Daryl St. Andre now closing in on the 39 of Halliburton for the runner-up position. Jim Bolesky working the high side of Donnie Brandon, looking to enter that final top 5 position. He gets crossways coming out of 4. Dave Doucette, a past champion here, still strong on the front end. The best battle going on is the 12 and the 40 for 5th place. They've been door to door the last 3 or 4 laps. Bolesky still trying to make that high line work. 2 laps to go, 2 laps remaining.
White flag, white flag. Getting ready for the final time by. Bolesky still working over the 40 of Brandon. Travis Halliburton trying to close in on Daisy Doucette coming into corner 4, but this one belongs to the Deuce. The 83 is Ian Bork of Newmarket for Bork Transmission and Luke Clutches. Dwinell's Movers. Muskoka Community Mobility Transportation. Also on board that sweet looking number 83. Car number 5 is the Hulkamaniac Mike Langley of Orr Lake. Mike for Orr Lake Choppers. Bargain Automotive Equipment, Quist Weary Snap-on Tools, Artec Promotional Wear, all aboard that sweet-looking number 5. Car number 4, that is Glenn Lloyd of Barrie. Glenn drives for Wimpy's Diner and Fox Buns Master Bakery. There is your field, 16 cars for 30 laps here in the late model division. Pepin and Maneri, the front row. Halliburton and Inglis, row 2. Now those two had an intense battle for third place here last weekend. Halliburton had got around the 69. A caution came out, giving Inglis his spot back. And then Halliburton had to work around him on the outside in the late stages to take home third. Anytime you can get by that 69 car is a real feather in the cap. Pace car ducks to the infield. Pepin and Maneri lead him to green. Andre Pepin into the early lead. Zane Halliburton now up into second. Gordy Shepard moving, trying to follow the Halliburton move. Al Inglis ducks to the inside in fourth. Maneri still working the high side of Halliburton in that race for a second. Pepin now clear at the front of the field. Andre Pepin, second-year driver in the division. Thane Halliburton, Gordy Shepard. The top three are single file. Al Inglis now underneath the 74 and Maneri for 5th. Good battle for 6th with the 54 of Bull, the 24 of Johnson. Gordy Shepherd looking to the outside of Halliburton for 2nd place. Oh, Pepin crooked on the corner too. That'll allow Halliburton to close the distance. He looks to the inside. Andre Pepin just bobbled there out of 2, and that allowed Thane Halliburton the room he needed. Oh, we have a caution. The 28 of Robin Youngin around in corners 1 and 2. Of course, all our races being broadcast here on Rogers Television. We have 6 laps down and 24 remaining here in the Wata Springs late models. 24 laps remaining here in the Wata Springs late models. Pepin and Halliburton making up the front row. The green is down, they're underway. Side by side, 2 by 2 at the front row. Halliburton looking to work the high side. A little crossways on a 4 that time by, but he powers into the lead. Al Inglis now up on the high side looking to get around the 91 of Pepin. Thane Halliburton out to a 2-car length lead now. Gordy Shepherd looking to the inside of Inglis for 3rd. Roy Maneri putting in a strong run in 5th. Now we have the 57 of Ron Quinnell ducking down to the inside of him. And Quinnell will enter the top 5. Thane Halliburton still strong on the front end, opening up now 3-car length lead. Al Inglis to the inside of Andre Pepin entering turn 1 to take over 3rd. Ron the Dominator Quinnell lurking in 5th. Roy Maneri crossways out of 4 on that last lap, allowing the 54 Randy Bull to slide by. We'll see if the 10 of Shepherd can reel in Halliburton over these final 18 laps. Quinnell now into the 4th place position. Thane Halliburton still your leader. Halfway this next time by. 15 down, 15 to go. The 92 of Dan Dixon of Perry Sound retires to the infield. Gordy Shepherd now closing in on the 14 of Halliburton. Ron Quinnell now in 5th, closing in on the 69 of Inglis. Sean Murray now in the 02 inside the top 5. Shepherd right on the back bumper of Halliburton now. Oh, a slight nudge there going into turn 3. Gordy Shepard knocking on the door, but Thane Halliburton won't let him by. Ten laps remaining as the 57 of Quinnell gets inside the 69 Anglers going down the backstretch. Ron Quinnell looking to enter the top three. Good side-by-side battle there for the third place position. That Ron Quinnell now takes it over. As they approach last track, it's still the 14 of Halliburton on top. They get through the lap cars. Halliburton's still your leader. Side-by-side battle with the 24 Leonard Johnson and the 54 Randy Bull. That battle is for seventh. The 24 and the 54. Four laps to go. 4 laps. Glenn Lloyd now. Oh, Shepard gets into the back of Halliburton. He lets him gather it up. Good driving there by the 14 of Halliburton. 2 laps to go. 2 laps remaining. Halliburton now stretching out that lead a little bit, approaching the white flag. It looks like this one's gonna belong to the 14. Your winner, Thane Halliburton. Gordy Shepard, Ron Quinnell, Al English, and Sean Murray, your top 5. My lordy, what a race. Coming to victory lane, I believe, for the first time ever in the late model division, his first feature win. That is the 14 Hurricane Thane Halliburton.
You know what? This is just fantastic for my family, for my crew. We worked really hard this winter for this, and I couldn't be more pleased.
Yeah, that race got a little dicey there with 4 to go. Gordy Shepard gave you a slight little knock there at a corner 4, but he did allow you to gather up, and that really just attributes to the clean racing and sportsmanship shown throughout the entire division most nights here at Barrie Speedway, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, no one's going to sit in second place and not give it one shot, so I knew it was coming. I figured it would come with maybe 2 to go, not 4 to go. He surprised me there, but you know what? He let me pick it up and keep on going. Didn't jump down my throat right away. So, Gordy's always clean to race against, and he's one of the better guys here. And just beating him straight up like that, that's pretty sweet.
Thane, I know you're pretty hot and winded here, but go ahead and thank some people for me.
I got to thank my mom, my dad, my brother. It's a whole family effort here, and you see the only sponsor on the car is our family business, and we could really use a little bit more. But it's a family effort. I got to thank Ken. He's like family, I'll tell you that much. He's at the shop 3-4 nights a week, and he puts everything into this car, and this is as much for him as it is for us. And I got to thank Chuck, my spotter. He helped me big time up in the spotter stand today, and he let me know what was happening out there, and he's got more laps around here in his eyes than most people do on the steering wheel, so he's a huge help.
Well, Thane Halliburton, you can now call yourself a feature winner in the Wataw Springs Late Model Division. One more time, folks, let's give it up for him. Hurricane Thane Halliburton.
Outside of row number 2 is a 57 of Ryan Toon, a Stainer for Aurelia Volkswagen Showcraft Auto Body. Park sign, Highway 400 transmission, Speedy Auto Glass. Justin Holmes drives the 400. Josh Inglis in the 6. Jamie Cairns in the 63 and Pete Getliff in the 71 round out your field. Davies and Meisner battling for the lead. Adam Meisner now moves out front. Ryan Toon looking to the high side of Davies for second. Doug Butler in the 10 is right there as well. Meisner opening up about a 4-car length advantage. Davies temporarily slowed out of 2. That allowed the 10 of Doug Butler and the 57 of Toon to close in. Doug Butler in the 10, now looking up to third, looking for that second place position, but at the front of the field, it's all the 11 of Meisner. Adam Meisner comfortably out front. Doug Butler now on the inside of turn 3. Up into second place. Justin Holmes looking to follow that move. Adam Meisner, he's clear by a half a straightaway now. Butler and Davies still battling for second. Single file at the front of the field. Justin Holmes now in the 400 Mustang looking to work over Davies for third. 2 laps to go, 2 laps. Adam Meisner in the 11, firmly in control of this one in that Nissan. Nissan's now running 1-2. And as they come to the checkered, this one belongs to the 11, Adam Meisner. Doug Butler second, Will Davies, Justin Holmes, and Ryan Toon. And as he rolls into victory lane, let's give a big